Friends, I would like to discuss a 10-minute video here about God. You know, you never hear anybody challenge God. But what do I mean when I say challenge? Well, I think it means to ask him of something and he doesn't do it. You're challenging him. Well, I beg to differ with anybody on here. Like, for example, when the Jehovah's Witnesses calls the police about a disturbance at the Kingdom Hall, they call the police. Now, being that they are so into Jehovah, they're into so many meetings, they're supposed to be his people, they're supposed to be everything that the people in the world are not. They are Jehovah's people. From the beginning to the end, they say they are. The society or the organization is supposed to be at Jehovah's beck and whim. Well, let's get back to the cops. Why does it always gotta be a cop when you have the Almighty Creator on your side? The Almighty Creator who had 185,000 people killed by one angel. One angel. Why not call on Jehovah when you need a cop? That's what I'm really getting to. Why not? Why not? It's a damn good question, isn't it? Why don't you call on Jehovah when you need a cop? Why do you call on a firehouse when your Kingdom Hall's on fire? Jehovah could put the fire out, couldn't he? But no, we gotta go through reality and have the fire engines to come and pump thousands of gallons of water to get this fire out. That's what you're doing. And you're waking up the whole neighborhood if the fire's at night. The whole neighborhood is wakened by bells and horns and sirens ringing, cops racing to the scene, lights flashing all over the neighborhood. Well, if there is a Jehovah God, why not call on him? I mean, let's face reality. Reality. I mean, God is there, so the book says, for you to call on him. And even his son said, if you call upon him, he'll move a mountain. If you can move a mountain if you ask him. Now, do you believe that? I want to know how come you don't call upon Jehovah when you need a cop. I want to know how come you don't call on Jehovah when you need a fire engine. Simple question. Simple question. But I won't get no answer. I'll get some answers, yes, but they're not real answers. They won't be real answers. Okay? Because my question still goes back to this here. Why don't you call the cops when you need, or, excuse me there, why don't you call on Jehovah when you need a cop? Call on Jehovah. He can do it quicker. There's no one watching this video is going to give me the answer that they should give me. And you know what I'm getting to, don't you? You know where this is headed. Because it's a simple question, and being a simple question, it should be a simple answer. Could it be that there is no Jehovah God? I hate to put it that way. But what other way can I put it? If I got to give my whole life up, which is so short in this world now, if I got to do all that and live my life serving Jehovah or Jesus, whatever way you want to put it, but why can't it never be a direct answer? Why's it always got to be, well, he'll do it at his time? He's a loving God, and he sees it different than we see it. There's always an excuse. There's always an excuse. There's never a direct answer when it comes down to God. There is no direct answer. I want to know why, friends. I mean, I want to know how come so many thousands of people were killed in the Old Testament. In the bat of an eye, thousands of people were massacred, slaughtered. But today, man has to fight and kill to get an answer for anything anymore. He's got to go to war with his neighbor in order to get an answer. Whatever the question might be. If one country says you cannot travel this part of the ocean, or there's going to be a war. Well, God's not going to get involved in the war. Yeah. Well, of course, men will tell you that God had things done his way, no matter what the decision comes to be. It was God's decision. No, it wasn't. It wasn't God's. That's what you're saying. That's your cop-out. You know, there's always a can't lose on a certain question. You can't lose on a certain question. You can't lose if you would bet that God is going to put the fire out without the fire company coming. If you would, I don't think anybody in this world that has common sense would bet against them odds. If you had a choice on losing everything you got, that God will put this fire out. The other guy says the fire company is going to put that fire out. Where would your money be? Think about what I just said now, friends. If you were going to bet on who's going to put this fire out at this Kingdom Hall, would it be the fire company putting it out or Jehovah? Now, don't give me an answer that Jehovah could. We're not going there. We're going to stay right here. I bet my money on the fire company. They'll put the fire out. And you can sit there and pray to Jehovah forever and ever and ever to put this fire out. He ain't gonna put it out. In the finale of it, the fire company will put that fire out. That is guaranteed. Well, friends, I said this is going to be a 10-minute video, and I'm keeping it to that, about 2 minutes over. But think about what I just said, friends. If you had a choice of betting on God putting that fire out or the fire engine company, which one you think is going to put it out? Now, it's not a question of can he put it out. We know God can put it out. We know that. But the question is, why don't he? Wouldn't it be a great way to prove that indeed God exists? Wouldn't it prove without a shadow of a doubt that he is he? He is there. He can put the fire out. We all know that. But the question is, why don't he? Why's it got to be the fire company? That's all I have to say, friends. Thank you so much.